If you click this video, I am so proud of you for being proactive. I'm going to say these are the most important settings that you're going to do on your iPhone. You just got to do it once and forget it. So please take the time to go through today's video. The first one is setting up your recovery key or recovery contact. You can also do both, which I have done. You want to go into these settings on your iPhone and click onto your name on the very top there. Then you're going to go into sign in and security. Once you click sign in and security, you'll scroll down and you'll see recovery methods. You'll see there is a recovery contacts and recovery key. So basically recovery contact, if you click that, you can add a recovery contact. And if you lose access to your account, forget your password or whatever it is, you can have that person be able to still access your account. So obviously you want to choose someone that you can trust, whether it's a friend or a family member or a significant other, and just follow the instructions after clicking add recovery contact. You can also add a recovery key. Now, this is a 28-character code that you have to make sure you keep in a safe place because anyone who has access to this will be able to access your data. But if you do lose access to your account, then you have this available. You can keep this even in a will or in a really safe place in case that you ever lose access to your account. Next is legacy contact. Now, in the same area below recovery methods, you'll see legacy contact. And a legacy contact is someone you trust to access the data in your account after your death. Now, it's pretty easy to set up. You're going to click on it. And remember, these people are going to have access to all your photos, your videos, your notes, your documents, and your personal information. That is stored in iCloud. Okay. So if you aren't using iCloud, this might not be as helpful. But if you are using iCloud and saving anything on iCloud, all of these things will be given to this person. Your legacy contact will have to have a copy of your key and also a copy of your death certificate to access your account. It will explain everything on there. You just click add legacy contact and follow the directions. The next thing I want to go through is your medical ID and your emergency contacts. If you type in health into your settings and click on health, you'll see medical ID. And so you can click on medical ID and make sure turn on show when locked. It's up to you if you want to provide this information for first responders or anyone that's helping you in an emergency. If you're unconscious and you have a specific information that would be really important for the person helping you, then it's totally up to you if you want to show this information when locked and also be able to share during an emergency call. I think it would be really helpful if you have certain allergies, certain conditions, certain things that you think would be really important if you were in a medical emergency. Going back to settings, I want us to go into emergency SOS. So if you scroll to the bottom of the settings area, you'll see emergency SOS and you can click onto that. Now, here you are going to decide in an emergency what you're more likely to do. Make sure to turn on and understand how to call emergency in an emergency situation. Whether you want to call with hold and release, where you click the buttons on each side and you hold it down, or if you want to call pressing the side button 5 times, you can turn it on. I just want to bring this up here because I think not everyone actually knows how, and it's important to remind yourself of like, okay, what do you prefer? There are going to be moments where you accidentally maybe do one of these moves. So if you prefer the 5 buttons over the hold and release, that is up to you. But I just want to make you aware of this setting on your iPhone. And the last thing I want you to do is, I bet most people don't know this, but if your phone is ever on do not disturb or silent or whatever it is, but there's an emergency and you still want the important people in your life to be able to call you for whatever reason, this is going to be a really important setting. It's called emergency bypass. You go into the person's contact and you click on edit, and then you scroll down, you'll see ringtone. And ringtone is typically set to default. But if you click on to that, on the very top, you'll see emergency bypass. Emergency bypass allows sounds and vibrations from this person even when the ring switch is set to silent or when a focus is on. Those are some of the most important settings I want you to figure out. I do have a few bonus things that I did want to mention, optional, but it can be really helpful to share your location with important people through your Find My. If you go into the Find My app, I feel like most of you might already know this one. You click on people and you can add whoever you want who has an iPhone to know your location, and you can also know their location. Now, if you, for some reason, have someone in your life that's really important, but they don't have an iPhone, I find the Google Maps location is really helpful for my friends who are not on iPhone. If you go into your Google Maps app, and on the top right, you click onto your profile picture, you'll see location sharing. Now, you can click new share, and this is helpful when you travel as well with a group of people, but you should turn it off after you travel. But for anyone that you consistently want to share your location with and they want to share your location with you and they don't have an iPhone, this is a great alternative. And finally, if you're the type of person that loves to be proactive and plan things out because emergencies happen, and when you're more prepared, you'll thank yourself later. And so what you could also do is to make a wallpaper that includes someone's phone number that they can call. If your phone is lost, you can say, if found, please call blank. Or if there's an emergency and someone doesn't know what to do, they might call that person first. That is being extra, extra cautious. If you found this video helpful, I would love if you shared this video to someone that you love, to your family, your friends, anyone you know that you think would find this helpful, because I think this is one of the most important things that you can do on your iPhone. So please, please, please share this video. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being proactive in your life. And this is the channel about adulting. So we are doing adulting things and doing this so that we are thanking our future selves. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.